For this last article, it has nothing to do with politics. Most specifically, I read this article. Honestly, I was looking for articles or like before I started doing the videos, and I found this really interesting. Now, this is from the Daily Mail, and I'll read you the title, and that's this right now. Like when I read the title, I was thinking, why don't we have this here? But anyways, I'll read the title from the Daily Mail, and it reads: Students in Japan will be able to send a robot to school in their place when they're sick. Why aren't we having this in the United States? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. I mean, think about it. Talking about a little robot that you can send in your place if you're feeling sick. Now, obviously, some people are going to abuse it. Like, I don't feel like going to school. I'm just going to put the robot all the time. But, I mean, like, think about it. Like, I do not like, when I went to school, I went to school even if I was sick. Because I didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to fall behind. So I was thinking, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to go. For me, personally, I've only haven't shown up to school, I think, like, twice or three times in those 12 years. Because I took school very seriously. The only instances where I got sent home was when I had appendicitis in the 5th grade. That's where I was told you have to go home. It's clear you're not feeling well, and that's obviously, and I was stubborn. I was like, no, I'm fine. It's just stomach aches. Fortunately for me, I was convinced that I had to go home and I got taken to the hospital because apparently when I had the surgery had my appendix removed, apparently it was close to rupturing. So the doctor said, he asked me, like, it was very close to rupturing. Like, why didn't you come to school? Why didn't you have this checked out sooner? And I told him because I didn't want him in school. And he told me, so you mean to tell me that you're okay dying while you're going to school? And I told him, pretty much, yeah. And I meant it as a joke, of course. But yeah, it was really shocking. I was like, really, like if I had probably if I probably prolonged, that instance, I would have probably been dead. I won't even be alive anymore. The second time where I actually didn't show up to school, I think I had like a very bad fever. I'm talking about like in the hundreds. I think like 102, 103. And I think I had a strep throat. For some reason, I don't know what was going on that time. But I literally couldn't, I had body aches everywhere. I couldn't move my arms. My legs were hurting. My chest was hurting. I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? And the teacher was like, you have to go home. You have a fever. You're burning up. So I'm like, no, I'm fine. They had to send me home. They took me on medication. Apparently, I don't know what kind of infection I had, but apparently I had like a throat infection that went, like I said I had strep throat. But since I had gone with it untreated for at least 2 weeks or so, I had gone all the way up to my ear, and I got all the way up to my chest, and I had to take a lot of heavy medication for it to go away. Apparently, it was really bad. So I'm thinking, nah, I'm good, and they had to tell me to go home because I wasn't feeling good. Sorry. Alright, but yeah. So, and when I saw this, I'm thinking that would have been very convenient for me. I could have just stayed home when I'm really, really sick, legitimately sick, and then I would you know what, I'll just turn on my little robot and I'll watch class from there, right? So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's the hype. A school district in Japan has begun a pilot program that will let 6 school children send a robot to the classroom in their place. The program is being conducted at the Tomobi Higashi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, it's not my intention to mispronounce names, so if I mispronounce them, it's not my intention. I'm not familiar with Japanese pronunciations. So anyway, I'll read it again. The program is being conducted by Tomobi Higashi Special Support School in Kasama, a city 60 miles north of Tokyo. The robot model is called Orihime. It is developed by Ori Laboratory. The Orihime robot is a small bus-sized robot designed to be placed on the countertop of a desk. It has 2 flap-like arms and a camera mounted on its head, all of which can be controlled remotely via a touchscreen tablet interface. Interesting. It's October 31st. 6 students at Tomobi Higashi School have each been assigned their own Orihime stand-in, which is placed on their desk, giving them a live feed of the classroom through the head-mounted camera. Remote students will be able to speak into a mic, and the Orihime will broadcast their voice through built-in speakers. Wow! That little tiny robot has all that stuff. Man, that's pretty cool. But what, can I buy one? Can I buy one of these? It's freaking awesome, man. Obviously not for school, but I mean, I could leave it in my house just in case, just for kind of border security. You can check and say, okay, let's see, someone's in the house, right? That's pretty cool. If we're selling these, I want one. Okay, I want one of these. Students will be able to rotate the robot's head to look at different areas of the classroom, as well as command it to perform simple emotive gestures like waving, pointing, and clapping. Wow, this just gets better. Not only can you speak through it and it'll speak through the speakers. Not only do you get video feed, you can also use it as a little puppet. It's pretty cool. It's fun to turn the robot in directions I want to look in. Kane Sudo, I guess you pronounce it Kane Sudo, an 11-year-old student who's used the Orihime to attend a science fair from a nearby hospital room, told the Asahi Shinbun, I think, or Shimbun, I don't know. Anyways, school administrators have previously allowed remote study with stationary camera feed, but the ability to directly control the view and make the robot gesture has greatly improved the results according to school administrators. The robot can easily be operated, and the students feel like they are actually attending class. Assistant Principal Noboru Tachi or Taki, I think I should pronounce it. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. So again, I do apologize. We will seriously consider introducing it on a full-scale basis. Consider it. If it works, go ahead, man. I mean, I could have used that in the United States. I mean, at least I could have used it. I mean, it would have saved me. It would have probably it would have prevented me from going to to the hospital, at least to that degree, and But hey, if it works, right? Orihime is one of the number of different kinds of robotic aids produced by Ori Laboratory. Company CEO Kentaro Yoshifuji, I think it's pronounced it. Again, I'm not my intention to mispronounce it. I could be wrong. Was himself unable to attend school due to illness between the ages of 10 and 14. Man, that's 4 years. That's a lot. Shortly after, he began experimenting with ways to use robots to help people with health concerns. And I think it paid off. So I think this is very beneficial to Mr. Kentaro. I applaud you. I think this is very beneficial. If it gets to the U.S., I'll probably get one for myself. Probably not for school, of course, but hey, if it ends up happening, if it ends up happening, maybe as a teacher, probably like I said, I'm planning on being a teacher. Maybe if this goes into the U.S., maybe I'll buy one for myself. That way, if students if they're sick or they can't show up, I can have them link up with the robots so they don't have to miss class. I think this will be very beneficial. This is probably for me. It feels like a good teaching tool for me. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is cool? Do you think this is actually coming to the United States? If it does, are you considering on buying it? If you're a teacher or you're considering on being a teacher, do you think this will be a good teaching tool? I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about this. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notifications button as well. That way you never miss an upload. And at the same time, bookmark the page, since some notifications will go directly to spam, and that helps. That helps you stay in touch with all the videos. I try to upload on a daily basis. And since it's Thanksgiving break, I'll probably be doing that. I'll probably be doing this week. But once I go back to school, I have to take breaks, so I have to focus on schoolwork. But like I said, if you feel this worthy, like I always say, if you feel this video is worthy of sharing with your friends and family, feel free to do so. YouTube has decided to do an independent political commentary, and with your help and your choice to share the video to your friends, it helps me reach newer viewers, and at the same time, more subscribers, all thanks to you, and I very much appreciate that. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys at a later time.